Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, today we have another update from Zebec Network. We do have, this awesome man from NatPay, the VP of Sales, Jim. He's going to speak a few wise words. We're going to break it down a little bit. Then we have another post to cover. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we do have the basics to cover as well. So let's just jump right into this. I'm going to play this. First, I'm going to read this out. NatPay is scaling at a rapid pace in the payroll industry. 170 billion processed, 300K plus clients, and on track for 80% market share. On this week's Spaces, NatPay VP of Sales, Jim, highlighted how their partnership with Zebec is core to reaching their goals within the US payroll market. And we will be, coming back to that statement. We will listen to this right now.
Some really interesting statistics coming out. Are there any stats that you can add to that off the top of your head?
We're 170 billion.
Okay.
Business has picked up pretty rapidly. We serve over 300,000 clients, which both of those numbers are way up from the last year. And with looking at the pipeline and the new partnerships that we're forming with some of the most intelligent people in the industry, which is obviously Simon's company, it's growing at a speed. But we're very happy with the fact that we have the capability and infrastructure to support. For us, it's just a technology base that can handle any volume. Just one does more than the other, but we're really excited because we're definitely by far 2.5 times as larger than our existing competitor and anybody else in this space. So we're kind of looking at trying to get to an 80% market share, and we think we're going to be very close to that in the next year or so.
So we can see, okay, first off, trying to get to an 80% market share is insane. Second of all, we are partnered, we are teaming with NatPay people. Hello. I know people knock on the door and say, hello, is Coinbase there? They knock on the door and say, hello, is Binance there? But guys, do you not realize the things that we read sometimes? Do you guys not realize the words that are coming out of my mouth when I report this for Zebec? Like, I don't even know what to say, okay? This is just a small fraction of who we're dealing with who we're working with what's coming next, right? NatPay is just a piece of the puzzle. There's multiple pieces to this puzzle, okay? So, that's the thing, right? That is the thing, people, is I don't know how people can sleep on Zebec. I genuinely do not know. And at the end of the day, I frankly don't care because it's their choice, it's their life, it's their money. Okay, but it's just still kind of like logically speaking, common sense. It just makes no sense. I can already hear people are going to say, well, we're teaming up with NatPay and this is amazing for them. 170 billion processed, 300K clients, on track for 80% market share. But why is Zebec not moving? And once again, I'll answer it again. People, just because there's positive news now, that doesn't mean automatic pump. Is just, it just goes onto the resume. And pretty much institutions, big money, everything looks at that and they're like, okay, well, this coin will get up to 5 cents. Okay, this coin will get up to 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, 40, 50. You guys get it? That's how it works. Okay, it's more for the long term. It's more for when altcoin season actually happens, not the now, right? Not the now. So, yeah, man, super exciting, right? Super exciting. We can see, not the most amount of views on this post, just a little bit less than 18,000, but an insane amount of likes for the ratios that we are getting. And we can see NatPay will completely transform Zebec. I 100% agree, right? And like I said, of course, there's always that comment, right? Where is Zebec's ISO announcement? Pretty sure NatPay was their ISO announcement, as it states it. NatPay ISO. Oh my God, I can't. This is just bad English. Pretty sure Zebec is not ISO compliant. Zebec is a scam. Okay, Ed White. God bless your brain. Anyways, right, we can see, right, we have the digital assets daily, 66,000 followers, almost 67,000. We can see, yeah, NatPay VP of Sales Jim highlighted how their partnership with Zebec is core to reaching their goals within the US payroll. market. So we can see, right? It's not just a little collaboration, little partnership, this and this. It's like, no, they are trying to work together side by side and elevate this whole crypto game, right? Elevate the whole payroll game. Okay, so this is huge. This is bigger than we thought. This is bigger than expected. And I am genuinely super excited for Zebec in 2026 to see how the price action reacts and the future positive news as well. Also, this month, right? This month, we are still most likely going to come out with a couple of bangers. So, yeah, we can see Zebec Pirates, the biggest hidden real world asset pipeline, just went live, and Zebec is the final boss. Wall Street's trillions are quietly pouring straight into your pocket, and 99.9% of crypto still has no clue. Listen up, this is happening right now in December 2025. Franklin's, right, 700 million plus Benji fund tokenized US treasuries native on Stellar since 2021. We have Canton Network, Goldman Sachs, Microsoft, DTCC, 100 plus 20 banks just flipped the mainnet switch. Benji is now the flagship app on Canton, meaning institutional T-bills are flowing 24/7 across the most elite permissioned chain on Earth. And guess where all of the final settlement happens? At Stellar Org XLM. And guess who's been plugged directly into Stellar Org since day one for real-time streaming payments? At Zebec Network. Okay, the pipeline is complete and it's already live. Wall Street treasuries, right? We can see we have these tags, right? A little bit more info. Your wallet getting paid per second in tokenized T-bills. This isn't coming in 2026. This isn't a pilot. This isn't Hopium. This is live right now. Okay, Zebec isn't building payroll anymore. It just became the on-ramp for tokenized government money to flow into real human lives at light speed. Continuous salary in T-bills already possible. Cross-border payroll in 3 seconds already happening. DeFi earning real US yield per second already streaming. Zebec just quietly positioned itself as the final layer between TradeFi trillions and everyday people. The rich are about to pay the early in real-time yield, and we're holding the protocol that delivers it. 2026 is going to be the biggest wealth transfer in crypto history, and Zebec holders are about to eat like kings. If you're sleeping on this, wake the F up. Okay, wake the F up. And we see a few photos over here, right? Boom, right? Zebec Network, NatPay, NatPay, or NatPay Now, FedNow, ACH, Swift, right? Our bottom line is to meet institutions where they are, and just as importantly, where they're headed. Integrating our Benji technology platform with the Canton Network allows us to deliver a private blockchain option alongside the interoperability clients expect without compromising on the transparency and security that define our approach. Together with a team that deeply understands the institutional market structure and its quirks, we're building a foundation that can unite traditional financial rigor with the innovation of tokenized markets, right? And boom. So very nice, underrated post. In fact, let me just repost that. That is very nice and very huge for Zebec. Listen, in the last month, we have gone down roughly 5%. We are 220 million market cap, 8.85 million volume. So volume has been slow over the last week. We are ranked 153 out of 9,049 active cryptos. No Coinbase, no Binance yet. Keyword yet. Over the last week, we are down 7.11. Very nice. And in the last 24 hours, we're down 3.71%. When we go and look at the holders, we can see we're continuously rising. Yes, we're slowing down a little bit, but it does not matter. People are still boarding on the Zebec train. That is going to be it though, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.